And they're off. Good beginning for Walking Out Nanny, the favorite, and Grand Entrada will settle now. Do I Ever has settled to the back of the pack. Now Temasina showing early speed too. So it is Walk It Out Nanny, and the inside is Temasina second, and Broadway Trooper is in third, and Moonlight Miss is next, and Do I Ever, and Grand Entrada suddenly dropped well out of it now. Heading down the back stretch, and it is Walk It Out Nanny, the favorite, going solo with about a 3-4 length lead on Temasina, and Broadway Trooper third. Moonlight Miss is followed by Do I Ever, and Grand Entrada strung out by about 18 lengths from front to back as they head on for the far turn. And now a 5-length lead for Walk It Out Nanny, 4.5 furlongs out from second Temasina, and Broadway Trooper is in third at a gap of 3. Moonlight Miss and it's Do I Ever, and about 9-10 lengths back in Grand Entrada outrun. Far turn, and it's Walk It Out Nanny. Walk It Out Nanny getting lonely up front, has about a 4-length lead. Temasina the closest one, the second spot, then Broadway Trooper third, and Moonlight Miss, followed by Do I Ever and Grand Entrada. Top of the stretch with more than a quarter of a mile to go to the second wire finish, and Walk It Out Nanny heads for home with a solid advantage. Has to sprint on home now. Walk It Out Nanny about 7-8 lengths in front, and the outside Moonlight Miss just trying to pick up second now, and does from Temasina, and then Do I Ever with 1 furlong left to go. Walk It Out Nanny, Friday's going to begin with a favorite here, and they're heavy on Toledo. Walk It Out Nanny romps double digits. Second will be Moonlight Miss, and Do I Ever just third. From inside there is Temasina fourth. Minute 40:26. And they're off. Brutus was squeezed back there at the start, was the 1-2 favorite. Indian Ghost, Irish Title to the outside, and Shotmaster from the rail draw, and they're followed by Empty Nester and Brutus on the inside. Now just improves the spot, only 3 lengths from the pace as they round that first turn. Irish Town on the outside and Indian Ghost down to the rail, the two that go on. They open a couple of lengths now. On the inside is Shotmaster trying to hold on to third position. Now between horses, Brutus getting underway, and Brutus is in between, only 3 from that lead, and Empty Nester racing on the outside of Brutus. So it is Irish Town the leader. Irish Town from Brutus, and the inside is Indian Ghost right there, and Empty Nester fourth the outside, and Shotmaster is last in a compact field. Only 4 lengths will cover them, 5 furlongs from the line. Irish Town is the leader. Here's Brutus on the outside trying to recover after that poor beginning, and Indian Ghost slipping through down to the inside to contest too. So Indian Ghost, Brutus on the outside, Irish Town in between horses there, and the outside is Empty Nester and Shotmaster. Around that far turn, Brutus is the leader. Empty Nester now making a solid bid at Brutus with 3 furlongs left to go. Irish Town, Indian Ghost is dropped back, and Shotmaster trailing the field. On the final turn, Brutus midpoint on that turn leads it. from Empty Nester second. And then it is Irish Town drifting off that rail, and followed by Indian Ghost and Shotmaster making the turn in, and it's Brutus leading the way. Brutus and driving his Empty Nester the outside. Brutus kicking away from Empty Nester, leads by 2 just outside that final furlong. Open scramble there for third. Indian Ghost down to the inside. Continuing to drift is Irish Town, but it is Brutus. Brutus overcame that start, and it is Brutus and Heavy on Toledo to take the double. Brutus to win by 3. Empty Nester was second. Indian Ghost was third, and Irish Town. Minute 47.3. Up for race 3. And they're off. Sugar Daddy out first. Tastes like plaid is Tonka Flower up on the inside, and Bear Force 1 asks for early speed in between horses. Dr. Rusty Raymond is allowed to settle in 5th position, and trailing his Point Driven, only 6 off the speed now of Tonka Flower, who's grabbed it. Tonka Flower from Tastes Like Plaid and Sugar Daddy on the chase to the outside, and Bear Force 1 saving ground, but dropping back a little around the far turn. Passed by Dr. Rusty Raymond, who's now taken 4th, and last is Point Driven, still 7 lengths to make up. 3-way contested lead, Sugar Daddy on the outside, joining Tonka Flower. And in between horses, Tastes Like Plaid, Dr. Rusty Raymond, Bear Force 1 down to the rail just in behind the lead group. And Point Driven driving last and wide and trying to come on for the back of the pack. They're into the stretch. Sugar Daddy. Sugar Daddy from Tonka Flower. Bear Force 1. And then far outside there is Point Driven, who's gaining a bit of momentum for the final furlong. Here comes Point Driven. Point Driven to the far outside, coming at Sugar Daddy. In between horses, Bear Force 1 is also coming gamely. Bear Force 1 in between horses. Sugar Daddy, Bear Force 1, Point Driven, final finish. Point Driven on the outside with Sugar Daddy, and Bear Force 1 in between, and Tonka Flower finished 4th. Photo. Zip the lip in. set, and they're off. Stretch the Truth, Zip the Lip on the outside. Here's Little Bull Bandit up there with early speed, moving into second spot, and FOMO is third. Zip the Lip back fourth, the far outside. Zaga and Chico Con Alex, they're five from speed, and What the Flash is in the back, has 7 or 8 to close in. Stretch the Truth takes him into the turn. Stretch the Truth is the speed, leads it by 2 from Little Bull Bandit in second. FOMO ridden along but dropping back. Then to the outside is Zip the Lip, just taking third now. Here's What the Flash has advanced a bit from the back of the pack, has 9 to make up now, and back to Zaga, and Chico Con Alex drops out to trail the field toward the top of the stretch, with Stretch the Truth leading the way by 3 from Little Bold Bandit. As there's 6 back, and Zip the Lip is on the inside, and next alongside of that one is What the Flash. They're into the stretch. Stretch the Truth now opens up 4 under a drive from Little Bold Bandit in a gap of 6. What the Flash is now claimed third, and Zip the Lip is fourth. Stretch the Truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. It's all Stretch the Truth to win by 6 widening lengths at the finish. Second will be closer. Here's What the Flash second, and Little Bull Bandit and Zip the Lip. Minute 5:02 the time. They're off. Calypso Ghost, Parch Ghost out 1-2, the outside Splendor Gal, and now here's Drive In picking up early. Drive In moves to second, so Calypso goes from Drive In and Splendor Gal in third. Instinctive is on the chase there from fourth in mid-flight. Parch Ghost settles back of the pack, and Super Donna G. Calypso Ghost got company from Drive In, and Splendor Gal are on the outside trying to put pressure on, but Calypso Ghost just kicks away. Calypso Ghost a length and a half from second on the outside Splendor Gal, and Drive In right there still third. Another 5, and it's Instinctive next, and Super Donna G and Parch Ghost is in the back, while Calypso Ghost leads. Calypso goes to the top of the stretch from Splendor Gal and a driven Drive In. It's another 4 lengths back. Instinctive saving ground. 3/16 of a mile left to run. Calypso goes by 4 now from Splendor Gal in second, and Drive In. And the far outside is Super Donna G trying to pick up a share, and Instinctive saving ground, trying to come with a late run now. Here's Instinctive gaining ground. Instinctive on the inside. Calypso Ghost holding though. Calypso Ghost Instinctive. Calypso Ghost Instinctive. Then Super Donna G or Parch Ghost. Then Splendor Gal. 5-3 in a photo. Minute 5.70. Second wire finish, 1 mile. And they're off. Lady Tismo threatened on the outside. Here's Written by the Stars with Early Speed 2 and Hot Dame. The far outside right there is the first four sort. A gap of 3 in Mineshaft Magic is down the inside, underway. Mineshaft Magic now pushing along, moves up within 2 lengths of the lead all the way up to third and now wants to be part of the pace. In the meantime, Tatika is settled about 6 lengths from the front. Baby Melissa and Love is Strong is at the back of the pack. It is threatened a narrow lead, but Mineshaft Magic pushing through on the inside now up to grab the lead. Mineshaft Magic threatened on the outside, countering right back with Hot Dame on the chase from third position. Lady Tismo down to the inside as they round that far turn. Written by the Stars. Here's Baby Melissa with 5 to make up now, and back to Tatika, and Love is Strong trailing. Round that far turn, 8 lengths covers front to back. Threaten, Mineshaft Magic down to the inside, still going at it head to head with Hot Dame in third position. Lady Tismo, Written by the Stars, red cap the outside, about 3 wide. Then back to Tatika, Baby Melissa second last at this point, and trailing the field is Love is Strong. Top of the stretch now with a quarter of a mile left to go. It's threatened Mineshaft Magic, pretty much those two throughout, and they've come to that final 3/16 of a mile head to head in the battle. It is threatened Mineshaft Magic on the inside, begins to get away though, and shifting a little bit is Written by the Stars. Baby Melissa getting interested very late in the game, and the final furlong has moved to third now and trying to charge into second, but Mineshaft Magic with a 5-length lead on Baby Melissa, and then on the outside is Written by the Stars. It's going to be Mineshaft Magic. In the gate. And they're off. The Weekend and Paisley singing. Larimar fires out in third position, and Grace Isabella. Magical Anna on the outside, only about 3 or 4 lengths off of Le Weekend, the leader. A gap of 3. Conjecture is next, and Hide and Seek Sally and Foggy Dreams is in the back. 8 or 9 lengths will cover the field. Le Weekend, the target to catch. Le Weekend at 3/4 of a length from Paisley singing. Larimar and Magical Anna on the outside is 4th. Inside is Grace Isabella racing in 5th. Conjecture to the back of the pack as they round that far turn. Outside is Foggy Dreams 3 wide, and Hide and Seek Sally trailing the field. And so Le Weekend is still there from Paisley singing. Le Weekend a half length from Paisley singing. Magical Anna trying to play catch up from third, and Larimar is in 4th. The outside is Conjecture about 5 deep into the stretch now. And here's Paisley singing taking over. Paisley singing from Le Weekend. Center of the track is Conjecture. Then Magical Anna even paced driving in 4th past that furlong marker. Paisley singing. Alex Crispin in front by 3 with Conjecture closing the gap on the outside. Here comes Conjecture. Conjecture's going to make it close. Conjecture up in time. Conjecture from Paisley singing. And Le Weekend was 3rd, followed by Hide and Seek Sally and Magical Anna. Conjecture, Angel Cruz. And they're off. Girls Love Me off to a sharp beginning. The posers asked to early speed. Tommy Shelby deep on the outside, and Ben and Joe right there at close fourth. Here's Toy racing along fifth as they exit the chute. Maximus Madani and Mine Not Mine in the back. So it's the poser and Tommy Shelby on the outside, and Girls Love Me right there to prompt as well. Ben and Joe will spy the speed there from fourth, and Toy is well settled in about 7 lengths off the leader, who's now the poser outright. Maximus Madani, Mine Not Mine, the two in the back, about 13 to close in. The poser goes on length and a half from Girls Love Me, is keeping track. Tommy Shelby's in third position now. Over to the inside is Tommy Shelby after 3 deep earlier. Here's Ben and Joe's. Drops them 6 to 7 from his lead, and Toy is on the inside. Mine Not Mine next, and trailing the field, Maximus Madani as they round that far turn. 3.5 furlongs left to go. Second wire finish in the mile run. It's the poser. Girls Love Me is willing on the outside and coming back for more. Here's Girls Love Me on the outside with some confidence. Ben and Joe drifting wide into the stretch. Tommy Shelby. Toy's got that chance now. Here's Toy between horses. Just 6 to close in. Quarter of a mile left to go. And it's Girls Love Me from the poser. Toy in between horses put to a drive. Ben and Joe on the far outside continues to battle on as well with 1 furlong left to go. The poser's coming back for more. The poser on the inside. The poser and Girls Love Me with a 16th left to go. Girls Love Me gritty, but the poser's just in front though. The poser would not be denied. The poser from Girls Love Me to win it. Third was Ben and Joe, and then Toy. Stronic 5. And they're off. Gator 52 outside the box on the far outside. Here's Tappahannock moving up with early speed and takes the lead now. Tappahannock from extra medium leads a length and a half, and Korzak Marouz Raven in the second group. And in between horses too is Pascal Chen in that second group of runners, and Mio Desperado on the outside in the clear. It's another 3 to Gator 52. Broke sharp, it drops to the back of the pack. Went outside the box and now trails that field, and some 10 off that pacemaker. Tappahannock rolls around that far turn with a 2.5 uncontested lead. It's extra medium the closest 1 second. Mio Desperado is in third. Pascal Chant ridden along but losing ground now. Outside the box on the far outside, racing 3 wide. Gator 52 is in between horses. Korzak driven along back of the pack, and Marouz Raven trailing the field. Toward the quarter pole they roll, and it's Tappahannock leading the way from extra medium. Extra medium on the outside trying to push by Tappahannock as they turn in outside the box, and then it's Mio Desperado followed by Pascal Chant for a long and a half left to go. Extra medium on the outside, driving to a narrow lead. Extra medium passing the furlong marker, beginning to open up a little bit now under a steady drive under Alex Cintron. Extra medium pulling away from Tappahannock second. Outside the box third. Extra medium to score at a photo second outside the box there with Tappahannock next, and then it was Pascal Korzak. 5 extra medium